Now, your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
86 degrees, the air temperature, plenty of sunshine out there, a little bit of fair weather cloudiness. We have a dew point value, which has actually dropped just a little bit. It's at 69 right now. It's a little easterly wind, a little bit of drier air starting to work its way in, such that I think that by the time the frontal boundary that we are anticipating arrives here on Saturday, it will probably have not a lot of moisture to work with, and so consequently when it moves through here, I doubt this frontal boundary will bring us much in the way of any kind of rainfall. So we look at temperatures today that are going to be affected by the west coast sea breeze as it begins to form. We'll go with about 84 degrees by 3 p.m. as temperatures maybe fall just a little bit thanks to that westerly flow of air. Right now it's southeast, but it will be turning west very shortly. 75 degrees by 7 p.m. with about a 10% chance of an isolated sprinkle or shower in inland areas. Coast stays quiet. And then as we head into the evening hours, I think we'll be looking at about 70 degrees during the overnight when you wake up tomorrow morning. Radar, quiet right now. We do have one little blip on radar over in Highlands County, but I'll tell you that's really not going to bother us at all. It's some of the showers that are trying to work their way over, riding on that southeasterly wind flow from the Atlantic. And they'll tend to just kind of fizzle out as they try to make it across. So we aren't going to see those particular showers get into our forecast area. To the north of us, we have a frontal boundary that continues to remain stalled. It hasn't washed away. It's still there. At least the boundary of winds is still there, and it is helping to produce a few scattered showers and even some thunderstorms around Cape San Blas. Then back to the west, we have an area that's producing snow showers near Wichita. That snow shower activity is part of a low pressure area that will drive a cold front southward, so that this stalled frontal boundary will get a little kick from the arrival of this cold front on probably Friday or so. And then it will push it a little bit further south, clearing our area by Saturday. And while it really won't bring us any decidedly colder air, most of that colder air slides eastward with the low pressure area, it will produce a little bit of drier air and a slightly cooler atmosphere by a couple of degrees. It'll get us back to our average temperature, or even still a little above average by the time we get to Sunday, and especially Sunday, but even Saturday we might see a drop or two in the degree temperature. A little bit of high-level cloudiness streaming by from time to time. Fair weather cloudiness kind of blow off from the cloud activity to the north of us, but even locally I think we'll probably see some of those clouds building in inland areas, particularly as we get the convergence of winds with the sea breeze building. Tropics look good. Nothing here that causes us concern. You can see by the nature of these clouds that they are kind of being sheared apart by upper-level winds, so we're not looking at anything here that shows any kind of signs of development or organization. None of these clouds are talking to each other and forming into any kind of a system that could continue to develop. Gulf water is just about void of any kind of clouds, and the Caribbean as well looks absolutely pristine right now. So all in all, we're looking at a pretty nice condition, tropically speaking. Southwest wind coming in at about 5 turns to the northwest during the evening hours. Light winds all through that period bring just smooth conditions on Bay and inland waters. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful boating weather. The forecast for the week ahead features that frontal boundary moving through. We'll notice it as warm temperatures today and tomorrow. Then we'll notice a little drop in our temperatures on Saturday. That's that front moving through, followed by kind of unsettled weather as that front is kind of stuck down to our south. But Tuesday, good chance of rain as the next front moves through, a more potent front, which could lower our temperatures as much as 10 degrees or more as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe Friday as well of next week. Scott?